Hey everybody, Varun here from Language Academy, guys. Welcome back to another video. This video is going to be extremely important given the current scenario. In the last video, I told you how templates are giving issue to a lot of students, and I gave you a new template, and I clearly mentioned this thing that from now on, if you want to get your scores in the writing essay part, you have to make sure you have good ideas. Your content relevancy means the content you are adding in your answer is actually related to what is asked in the topic. Your content relevancy should be high and your ideas should be related, and your essay should have adequate number of ideas or adequate ideas in the response if you actually want to get the scores. That is one thing which I mentioned previously, and I gave you a new structure. I specifically mentioned that in case you do not add proper ideas, or you are using one of those templates where you don't have to add anything by yourselves, you're not really going to get the score. You need to make sure you add proper ideas, relevant ideas, and try to write as much as by yourself and minimize the use of template. Obviously, you can use structure and everything, but it's not that you are just writing out of 250 words, 220 words are pre-written or are from the template. You are only writing 20-30 words by yourself. You have to make sure you add proper ideas. Now, a lot of students asked me that we find it a bit difficult to memorize the structure. We want to write the essay ourselves. I'm going to give you step-by-step instructions in this particular video. This same video I released 6 years back, and this is still relevant given the current scenario at that time as well, right? When I started teaching PT, templates were not a thing, but over the period of the last 6 years, we evolved. We developed a lot of templates, and it did wonders for a lot of students. But now using templates can be tricky if you're not adding proper keywords. So if you actually want to write an essay by yourself, that is what I'm going to tell you in this video, that I'll give you step-by-step details of how you can write and address any essay topic you get in the test. I'll be sharing my screen. I'll tell you how you have to write your introduction, your first body paragraph, second body paragraph, and your conclusion. I hope this video will be helpful. I'll share my screen with you now, and I'll try to cover as much as possible. All right, writing essay. As probably a lot of you know what writing essay is and what it includes. You will be having an essay topic on which you'll be given 20 minutes, and you'll have to write an essay which should be between 200 to 300 words long. You'll have 20 minutes to finish your task, and this each essay carries 15 points. Your score is marked, or your answer is marked on 7 different parameters. Most probably you'll get one essay or sometimes even two essays in your test. Okay. This is marked on 7 different parameters. I'll just give you an overview what each parameter is. 3 points for content, 2 for form, 2 for grammar, 2 for spelling, 2 for vocabulary, 2 for development, and 2 for general linguistic range. To get 3 points in content, you have to make sure you address all the aspects of the essay topic. If the essay topic asks you to discuss advantages and disadvantages and you're just talking about one side, you're going to lose points here. If there are two different arguments in the essay topic, you have to make sure you address both. So in simple words, to get full points in your content, you have to make sure you address each and everything. To get full points in your form, you have to make sure your answer is between 200 to 300 words. Anything less than 200, more than 300 words will be penalized. Ideal word limit, I would suggest go around 250, 260 words. To get 2 out of 2 in your grammar, you have to make sure there are no grammar mistakes. If there's one grammar mistake, 1 by 2, more than one grammar mistake, 0. Same thing for spelling. You have to make sure there are no spelling mistake. You either follow US style or UK style. Do not mix both. And if there's one spelling mistake, you get 1. If there's more than one spelling mistake, you get 0. To get 2 in your vocabulary, you have to make sure you use academic words and no slang language, no informal words. 2 points for your development. For this, you have to make sure you use around 4 to 5 paragraphs and use transition words between the paragraphs. General linguistic range, you don't have to worry much about it. You have to just make sure you use academic words and you'll be covered. The only thing you have to be very careful nowadays is your content. If you do not write relevant content, you're not going to get the scores. So you have to make sure you address the topic right between 200 to 300 words, no grammar and spelling mistakes, only academic words. Use 4 to 5 paragraphs and use transition words and you'll be fine. Now this is the marking criteria which I've addressed, but I've already explained, so I don't really want to waste a lot of time over here. You'll have 4 to 5 different essay types. Discussion essay where you have advantages and disadvantages or two sides of the argument. Argumentative essay means you have to choose your stance and discuss about it. In discussion essay, I will suggest you to have two body paragraphs, right? In discussion, you discuss one side of the argument in first body paragraph and second side of the argument in the second one. In argumentative or opinion essay, you discuss in both the body paragraphs the same side of the argument. In problem and solution type of essays, in body paragraph 1, you discuss problem. In body paragraph 2, you discuss solution. Similarly, cause and effect essay, for example, there are different causes of air pollution. Explain the causes and the possible impact or effects. So in body paragraph 1, cause, and body paragraph 2, effect. Few doubts before we start writing the essay. Do I need to explain both the sides? If you can, try to explain both the sides. It's easier to explain both the sides. You'll be able to include more ideas, because having more ideas of the same side means explaining just one side in two body paragraph can be daunting, can be difficult. So it's better if you can explain both the sides of the argument, unless and until you have been specifically asked to only write one side. Do you need to follow different structure for different essays? No, whatever structure I'm going to give you, you can follow that. Anywhere between 4 to 5 paragraphs are enough. And if you write more, will you get a higher score? There's nothing like that. See, if your typing speed is good, you can write around 260 to 70 words. Otherwise, even if you have 230 words, 240 words, you're good, as long as you make sure there are no grammar and spelling mistakes. Okay. Now you'll be given 20 minutes to write an essay. Out of the 20 minutes you have, spend first 1 minute, maximum 2 minutes to understand what the essay topic is asking. Then 15 to 16 minutes to write your answer, and at least I'm saying 2 minutes to revise or proofread your answer to check if there are any spelling mistakes. This is the sample essay topic I've got. The use of social media is increasing rapidly and our life is becoming dependent on it. One side. So they are talking that how social media is increasing and our life is becoming increasingly dependent on it. On the one hand, it has a lot of rewards, means benefits, however, can also result in adverse consequences. Discuss. So our topic is social media. It says that there are a lot of advantages, but disadvantages as well. So in body paragraph 1, we'll discuss advantages. In body paragraph 2, we'll discuss disadvantages. All right. So we'll have 4 paragraphs: introduction, body paragraph 1, body paragraph 2, and a conclusion. In introduction, we'll just talk general things about the topic. Body paragraph 1, advantages, here disadvantages, and then a conclusion. Your introduction will be just 3 to 4 sentences, 50 to 60 words, 3 to 4 sentences. First sentence, just write a general statement about the topic. In second, you just explain or write more about the topic. In third, this is an optional statement. You can skip it if you wish. You just paraphrase the essay prompt. And fourth, you tell your stance and what all this essay will have. For example, essay was on social media. I've got social media in the present world has become an integral part of our life. First statement. Now, more about the topic. It plays a tremendous role in bringing the world together. Second statement. However, it is irrefutable to say that the misuse of social media can result in a lot of inauspicious, or you can write in a lot of severe consequences. So what I did over here, if you look closely, first sentence is journal about the topic. This says it has a lot of advantages, and this says it has a lot of disadvantages. So basically I've rewritten the essay statement till here. Essay statement was how social media has become a part of our life. That is what I've written here. Then essay statement was it has a lot of benefits and can be harmful if misused. That's what I've written in second and third paragraph. And the last sentence of my introduction is this essay will discuss the merits and demerits of social media and will therefore reach a logical conclusion. You can write this essay will discuss the pros and cons, the advantages and disadvantages, whatever you wish to. So our introduction is done. First statement about the topic, then rephrase the whatever has been asked in the essay topic, and then your stance or your stand. Body paragraph 1, you will introduce whatever side you're going to discuss. Then you will give first benefit, your advantage, or the problem or the cause if it's cause and effect essay. Then you will explain it, give an example of the same, and then if possible, if you wish to, if you have good typing speed, write fifth sentence where you give second idea or second disadvantage. To start your body paragraph, use one of these words. My favorite one is this, to commence with. You can use any of these. Now, side you're favoring, body paragraph 1 means we will be discussing the benefits of social media here. Social media provides a lot of advantages to its users. This is the side I'm going to discuss in the body paragraph 1. First advantage, it has shortened the distance and can be used conveniently to connect with anyone in the world with a few clicks of a button. Now, if you have a sharp look, if you observe it properly, how I have elaborated a small sentence. The sentence just means that it helps us to connect with anyone in the world. But I've written it has shortened the distance and can be used conveniently to connect with anyone around the world with a few clicks of a button. So this is advantage number 1. Now we'll talk more about the advantages. Social media platforms such as Facebook and Twitter have made it very easy to contact and conduct a lot of activities all over the globe. Now, an example always start with for instance, for example, as an illustration. You can just make up an example by yourself. It does not really needs to be real or actual or true or valid. A research conducted at or by Western Sydney University, that's my university where I studied, reveals that more than 60% of the students use social media to study and connect with each other. So first I introduced that I'm going to discuss advantages. Then I have told about one advantage, explained about it and given an example. If you wish to, you can give another advantage. Furthermore, social media is also used to conduct a lot of business and marketing activities in the 21st century. And that's it. We will wrap our body paragraph 1 over here. We'll move on to the other side of the argument. Body paragraph 2. This can be only 4 sentences. If you want, you can write 5th sentence as well. But structure will be same. Introduce, give one idea, explain it, an example. If you're talking about the other side of the argument, you can use words like on the contrary, on the darker side, on the other hand, in contrast. If you're talking about the same side, you can write to add on, additionally, to talk about it, to further talk about it, to further elaborate about it. Now we have to talk other side of the argument, means we have to talk about the disadvantages here. On the darker side, social media brings a lot of harmful consequences. This is my stand. First disadvantage, excessive use of social media can deteriorate the human health. So first disadvantage is it can impact the human health. Now explain it. Addiction of social network can lead to poor eyesight, one disadvantage, and can further cause diseases such as depression. So introduction. Then I have given you one disadvantage, explained about it more. Now an example. For illustration, a research conducted by doctors in the United States, this is a word related with diseases, that's why I've used it, in the United States reveals that more than 25% of users suffer health problem due to addiction of social media. And that's it. I won't talk more about social media over here because that will exceed the word limit. We'll come to the conclusion, only 2 to 3 sentences. First sentence will be journal summary and any suggestion or precautions or predictions you want to give. You can use to conclude, in conclusion, to hammer the last nail, to put it in a nutshell, anything. 30 to 50 words, 2 to 3 sentences. To conclude, even when there are a lot of demerits related with the use of social media, the advantages outweigh the disadvantages, and social media has become a crucial part of our life. This is a general conclusion that yes, even when there are a lot of negatives of social media, but the positives are more than the negatives, and it has become an important part of our life. Therefore, this is a suggestion. Therefore, efficient use of social media should be promoted. However, its excessive and misuse should be condemned. That's it. This conclusion you can use in majority of the essays. So first you tell, yes, if they're even if they're negatives, but the positives outweigh the negatives and it has become a part of our life. Therefore, its positive use should be promoted. However, negative should be condemned. And this is what our essay looks like. I've written around almost 300 words because I've written second advantage over here, and I have written one extra sentence in the introduction as well. If you cut that down, you'll come to around 260 to 70 words. Now the whole idea is I'll give you the structure, what you have to do. Introduction, journal statement about the topic, rephrase the essay topic, and then tell what you will discuss in the essay. Body paragraph 1, you will talk first side of the argument, over here positives of social media. You will introduce that what will be discussed in this particular paragraph, then one advantage, explain the advantage, give an example, and if you wish, you can give another advantage. Over here, negative or the other side, the second side of the argument, you have to introduce what you'll discuss in this paragraph, give one negative, explain it, and one example. Then you come to conclusion. First sentence, journal conclusion of the statement or the essay, and then one suggestion or prediction or any precaution or any advice you want to give. And that is it. This 120% is relevant now as well. I made this when I took my first test, I guess 6-7 years back. I used this in my first test, but yes, after that I've taken the test 12 times. I've got 90 using different templates as well. I'm not saying templates are not working at all, but PT has made it bit challenging to crack the algorithm by adding few keywords or limited content or relevant content. If you actually want to get the scores, make sure your essay or your response has got enough content. If you want to use the structure, which I gave you in the last video, I'll attach the link to that video as well. You can watch that video, use the structure if you find it difficult to frame sentences. If you feel it comfortable that you want to write the whole thing by yourself, go for it. You don't really need a lot of ideas. You just need one advantage, one disadvantage, means 2 to 3 ideas, right? In introduction, you talk about one journal statement about the topic, rephrase the essay statement, and then give your stance. Then you introduce in the first sentence of body paragraph 1 that what you'll discuss, give one advantage, explain it, means just elaborate it a bit, and then give one example. And additionally, if you want to give second advantage or second benefit, go for it. In the third paragraph, you talk about the other side, where in the first sentence you introduce what you'll discuss in that particular paragraph, give one disadvantage or negative, explain it, example, and done. Last conclusion, 2 to 3 sentences, give overall conclusion and one suggestion or any precaution or advice you want to give, and you'll be done. I request you again and again, try to add as many as keywords, ideas, content in your answer. Doesn't matter which template you are using. I'll repeat again, it's not that templates are not working, but it's my moral duty to make sure you know what's going on in PT. And I would really suggest, highly suggest all of you to add as many as keywords and ideas in your essay. You can use the structure which I gave you in the last video, and you can do it this way as well, whatever you feel easy and convenient. Also, if you're taking the test, I'll suggest you write one essay every day and get the feedback from your tutors. We are working on updating our EA as well, and probably in a week's time from now, our website will be updated and it will be as strict as the Pearson algorithm is, and you can go and practice your essays over there as well. On languageacademy.com.au, you just need to register, or you can download the mobile app, 𝗙𝗵𝗊 exam practice app as well. That's it from this video. Don't stress about anything, but yes, do the right thing so that you don't waste your time and money and get your desired scores. That's it from this video. I hope the video was helpful. Do you use transition words to help you frame up your ideas and sentences, and you'll be 100% fine. Read the essay topic properly, make sure you proofread properly, and manage your time, and you will be 100% fine. That's it from this video. I hope the video was helpful. If it was, do like, share, and subscribe. If you need any help, let me know in the comment section. To practice, you just go on languageacademy.com.au, register, take a free full scored mock test, see what mistakes you're making, how you have to improve the same, and how you have to get your desired scores. Or if you don't want to use the web, you can download 𝗙𝗵𝗊 exam practice app as well. If you need any help, we do provide online and on-campus training. We have got a campuses in Australia, in India, and Nepal as well, and we do provide online classes for PT Academic, PT Core all over the globe. We have got a lot of users, a lot of students from Canada, America, the States, in Australia as well, from India as well. So we have got around 12 to 13 sessions running every day according to different time zones. Just send us a message, visit our website, or give us a call, and we'll make sure you don't waste your time and money and you get your desired scores in the very first go. That's it. I'll see you in the next video.